Underbelly. Everyone had their own reason. Some came seeking fame and fortune.
You know what plans we've got for you?
Yeah, I've got plans of my own.
Gerry crew. I found him on the street. He followed me home.
John Ibrahim, pleased to meet you, Mr. Freeman.
Some came with the promise of a better life.
Ever thought of this line of work, Kim?
I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Are you aware that escorting involves nudity? And it can involve sex.
What's the pay like?
And others
There's a joke on it, and there's a very good dollar to be made every week.
to control the one street paved with gold.
Can you help us get rid of the competition?
Got to pay well for hard work, Bill. We have got this place by the balls, and we can squeeze it any time we want.
You King's Cross boys had a busy night.
Have you forgotten what it's like out in the real world?
The real world's changing, Jim.
Do your time, son. One day you might even know one end of the cross from the other.
Do you think it's that easy?
Do you think I enjoy this shit?
If you want the money, you'll do it. If you don't, you piss off.
Yeah, I don't remember advising you to rip off the feds. 200 grand.
What happened to the money?
Boys, we've died and gone to heaven. What a place. I got runners all over the streets. There's a battle on about who they work for. Can't any of you kids bring the shit out of this boat?
No, joke's over, E. Let me go.
You can't let him get away with this. We'll go to Internal Affairs.
No, I want you to promise me that you won't say anything, okay?
No one much likes whistleblowers, particularly in an organisation like the police.
What do you think you're going to do, eh?
I need what you've got on the police force.
I want to bring these bastards down.
We are part of the best equipped investigation team ever established in this country.
Keep our mouths shut, and there's no way any of us are going to go down.
This kind of surveillance work can be dangerous.
We'll do it.
They are looking at us, all of us.
I want you to look me in the eye and swear that when you get on that stand, you will not make me a liar.
I've picked up money. I've distributed money. I'm a crook cop.
How does it feel to have DNA and blood on your hands?
I understand you used to work as a prostitute, yet you've made no mention of prostitution. That's a second offence.
Kneecappings, shootings on the street, shooting up a police station. What are they going to do next?
Hey, you know a guy called Danny Karam?
He's mad. People think I'm mad, but he's really mad.
DK! Michael Kanaan. They call me Doc.
Why a little boy like you want a gun?
Tough guy pushed me around. I'm going to shoot him.
The amazing true story unlocks its last chapter.
Whoever's crazy enough to kill DK, they'll be crazy enough to kill your next man.
Spot Ibrahim or Kiwi Steve, we all get out and shoot them.
Underbelly, the epic final,
It's time to see how much of a real man you are.
starts now.
It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.
Did you shoot DK? Where were you?
I was at the cross all night. Where were you?
Where was Kiwi Steve?
Likewise.
Come on, don't tell me you didn't have a good motive.
Well, don't we all, mate? Don't you?
No one as good as you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you outlasted George, Lenny, Billy Bayer, Benny Kassab, all the bank cops. The only one left was DK. Your last headache. So who's standing in your way now, John?
Whoever shot him, Joe.
Hey, John, everything okay?
You done? Any news?
Nah, nobody's got a clue, bro.
You talk to any street runners?
Bro's the usual numbnuts up the street, you know?
Yeah, and who do you think it was?
What? They think it's John Ibrahim.
Either him or Kiwi Steve. They reckon they're behind it and they're shitting themselves. They reckon they step foot in the cross now, Johnny's boys will not be happy.
Are they still selling gear?
No, they're on the toilet shitting themselves.
Can you believe that? First we knocked DK, now we got to do Ibrahim. What? Well, either him or Kiwi Steve, one of the two. We got to do someone up the top, and Hammer's inside. Thank fucking Christ.
No. Oh, yeah. Don't you think we ought to take it easy for a couple of months?
Adam, don't you get it? Do you want the big prize or not? We got to show all our runners we're as tough as DK. We got to get everyone thinking it was someone else that knocked him. Do you want all his brothers, all his cousins, all his friends thinking it was us?
What about the cops?
The cops? What cops? He's worried about the cops. They couldn't solve a crossword puzzle.
Come on. You guys ready? Where to go?
What for?
Nicole, we got to go around to DK's place.
We gotta go, Doc. It's gonna look weird if we don't show.
Got a show, Doc.
I don't got to do nothing. I'm not going to stand there watching people cry. Who wants that shit? I hate that shit. You guys go. I'm not going. Hey, but you tell them if they want us to get back for DK, we need more guns.
Look, I would just like to take this opportunity to assure the people of New South Wales that we will leave no stone unturned in the pursuit of these criminals.
But it's true, isn't it, Chief Inspector Hillier, that without all those smart old coppers around, our police force no longer has the manpower or the experience to mount this sort of an investigation?
Well, Caroline, I think our actions will speak louder than words.
Any forensic evidence?
Nothing from the scene of DK's murder points to anybody.
Nothing. Look, we just need any physical evidence, all right? A match on the casing, some fingerprints on the car, just something, so we can get warrants and put surveillance on these guys.
Yep. Another journo wanting an update, boss.
Right, yeah, just put them through, Sean.
What's that? 4 this week? Soundbite Sid, we ought to call him.
What this town needs is a good dose of discipline, and soon. So, the hunt is on for a new police commissioner. And some influential people who advise the Premier still look to me for advice on these matters. And I'm looking to you, because I need somebody hard but clean.
Okay. So you just tell me who's on your list, and I will tell you whether the Royal Commission found any dirt on them.
No. You're here because you're on the list. We've got it down to 3 of you, to be exact. Now, we'll be looking at everything. We can't afford any nasty surprises here.
It didn't take Gerry long to identify her rivals. Sid Hillier, she thought, probably didn't have anything in his past that could lead to a nasty surprise. And Dennis Kelly, she knew, would make damn sure everything in his past was well and truly dead and buried. Which it already was. Almost.
Those coppers on that Royal Commission thought they were Christian missionaries reforming darkest Africa. They were servants of Satan, mate. They didn't know it. If I was my own PR manager, I'd say 25 years in the front line has taught me how to manage people on all levels. To police a safe society, I'm on the job 24/7. Gerry Lloyd's a day-to-day cop. Come 6 o'clock, mate, she'll drop the panties for anyone she fancies.
How much do you want this, Dennis?
I'd kill for it, Ken. Figuratively speaking.
Dennis never was sure how much Kim Hollingsworth had heard about him from Jim Egan and Eddie Gould. But now was not the time to ask. It was the time for action. Some of Kim's co-workers were also drug dealers, and Dennis knew that a word in the right ear would see the brothel raided, and if Kim's history became known to them, they would almost certainly save him the trouble of shutting her up.
I'm actually a former undercover cop who worked for the Royal Commission in New South Wales.
Oh, shit.
Here's my idea. If those girls find out what I did, they're going to think that's why I'm here and I'm dead.
Do they know where you live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please help me.
All right, I'm going to forget I ever saw you, right? Just go home now, pack whatever you can. Just get out of Adelaide, right? Go, now.
For a sec, I'll just go get the stove. When did this happen? Oh, a few months ago, I guess. Her name's Sasha. Oh my God. Thanks for telling me. Oh, your timing's great, by the way. We're heading up north in a couple of days, so you can have the place as long as you like it. You sure you should have come back?
To make things right. What they did was wrong, Melissa. It was illegal and corrupt, and I want people to see that.
How?
I'm going to sue the New South Wales Police Force for unfair dismissal.
God, you're a sucker for punishment.
Well, it was. Come here.
It's good to see you, Kimmy. Such a crazy bitch.
Did you tell him it was Ibrahim?
Yep, and two of DK's cousins got us these.
Man! By the end of the week, we are gonna own this city. You know, they reckon Billy Bayer was bringing in 100 grand per night when he was king. That'll be us, man. That'll be us.
Do you think this is a good idea? Taking out Ibrahim?
It's not going to be as easy as it sounds, I know that much.
He's mad. Soon after DK. What if the cops are watching us? What are you going to tell Doc? He's mad.
Hey, Ads. Take this. I'll swap you for the 45 for love that gun. Was going to take his 9mm and his 357 wraps. Got the other two. You still got that 45? Bring it later on, yeah? Saturday night. We do.
Word's all over the street. DK's boys have more firepower than the Russian army, and they are coming looking for you and Kiwi Steve.
All right. And what are you guys going to do about it?
You got to talk to us.
What? What can I tell you? You're the one telling me there's guys out there after me.
You talk to us, we can do something. You know? Half a dozen clubs up here couldn't afford to give you a look-in while they still had DK to pay. I'm talking about Charlie's, for instance, just to name one. And that's what this has really been about, isn't it? The growth of the Ibrahim Empire.
My empire's nightclubs. That's all.
But it's still a plan, isn't it? What did Hammer always say? What's the plan, Johnny? And you'd say, take over everything.
Hey, I run popular clubs by making sure they're safe. That's all I've ever been about, Dooley.
If you talk to us, we can help you, John. Otherwise, we're powerless until something happens.
So this is a police force you get after Royal Commission, eh? God help us.
Hi, I've got a python at home and the book says it'll need like a rat every week or two.
Oh, yeah, they like live rats. Hang on, I've got one out the back.
Excuse me. Are you really going to feed a live rat to your snake?
Yeah, it's what they eat.
Here you go, one left.
Kim, you do have a case. You've filled out your application form honestly, and we can prove that they'd already decided to sack you even before they read your show caller's letter. So, is that
A rat? Mm-hmm. Call him Casper. Just saved his life. It's probably why he likes me, don't you think?
Right. Well, look, despite having a case, you know as well as I do how aggressive senior police are when they're under attack. They'll drag your whole past through the court, anything and everything, to paint you as a clearly inappropriate character for the force. With that in mind, I have to advise that you really have very little chance of success.
So are you going to help me, or do I go somewhere else?
Counsel for the police argued strongly to have the matter dismissed, but in the Industrial Relations Commission this morning, Kim Hollingsworth won her right to sue the police for unfair dismissal. A date was set to hear the case next month.
It's true that I used to be a prostitute, but there are claims going around that I tried to sneak in without anybody knowing this. It is completely false and untrue.
You knew it pretty well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mate, $20 if she won't even make it to court. There are so many guys who want to shut her up. I'm surprised she lasted this long.
Many police officers knew that I was a prostitute. In fact, a lot of them were clients of mine. I filled in the application form correctly and accurately.
Hello?
Die, bitch.
watch a video?
No, I've got to go out again. Coming in?
Can't.
Where's Rabs?
His girlfriend called him on the way. Reckon she's having an abortion.
He's done dust for his girlfriend. What's he gonna do, hold her hand? While we're out there fighting for the biggest prize in Sydney, fuck him. Fuck his cut. From now on we split everything 3 ways, not 4. Thanks, man. Beautiful gun. Love it. We cool?
Then we got outside.
Oh, we got Tony and the Tongans at the front, Sonny and his boys at the back. No one's seen them.
Oh, good. It's gonna be a long night. Everyone cool with that?
They know, man. They're here till we leave, bro. They're caring too. Everyone's caring.
One small round, then we park and try the tunnel. And hey, swap your guns. 9mm easier to hide if we end up going in.
Shit, it's an RV2! Chucky, you're back!
Drive, we're fine. Shit, cut up. It's cool, let's just go the other way.
But are you crazy? They just saw us back! We gotta kill them! Shit!
Ah, cool, it's all good. What's he doing?
Shit! No, he's turning, he's turning! Go, 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 go!
Put your head down, Woz! Put your head down, Woz! You don't see! Go, we're gonna die! I know it! We're fucking dead! Shit! We're gonna die! How we doing? We're on our tail, we're up here left. Wait a minute!
This is the New South Wales Police. Stay right where you are.
Sydney's genteel eastern suburbs had never heard anything like the White City shootout. The gunfire sent every pedigreed pooch within 5 kilometres into a barking frenzy.
What happened? Is everyone okay? What happened?
There was a fight! There was a gunfight with the police.
Is everyone all right?
I don't know! I don't know!
Are you okay?
They reckon there were 3. Doc, Rossi, and someone got away.
Unfortunately, forensics are saying that all the shells found at the scene came from 2 9mm, not a 45. The fingerprints on this are inconclusive.
So, what? You won't give us the third man?
No.
He got it.
What, bail?
Yep.
Doc got bail, you're joking.
Pat O'Shane was the magistrate. According to her, the police had insufficient grounds to engage in a pursuit and it provoked the entire incident. But he's had surgery and he'll be on a wheelchair for at least 2 to 3 months while his legs heal, and he can't leave his home.
Is he saying anything?
Oh, he just keeps saying the cop shot first.
Wait. What if he was only after John because he wants us to think it was John? One of the guns that shot DK was a 45, right? So what if it's that 45?
DK was shot by his own boys.
Just like Caesar. Let's check that gun against the casings found at DK's murder. Now, if they match, then that's evidence. We can finally put surveillance on these pricks.
Sid's hunch was right. It's one of those links that's obvious in hindsight, of course, but no one else could see it.
Yes, which I'm sure he's letting the media know as we speak.
The New South Wales Police could do with a bit of good publicity, don't you reckon?
Well, you're doing a very good job of talking up one of your competitors.
No. I just think he's a first-class investigator, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, the problem is, after the Wood Royal Commission, he's the state's only first-class investigator.
Well, who told you that? Dennis Kelly.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
He's saying he's too good to promote, is he?
He said he's an irreplaceable investigator.
So it's in everyone's best interests to leave Sid Hillier where he is and to promote Dennis Kelly.
Well, he was hardly that blunt.
Listen, Dennis Kelly came up through the old New South Wales CIB. He was trained under Fred Cray, for God's sake.
And so?
So if he's made commissioner, he'll bring that culture with him and it'll just seep right back in. For the last 40 years, the whole of New South Wales has been for sale. Do you really want to go back there? I mean, what was the point of the whole Royal Commission in the first place if... Look, you have the chance to leave all that behind, but you've got to leave him behind.
You're sounding like a jilted lover.
He's the one, isn't he?
A decision hasn't been made yet.
Thanks for the coffee, Mr. Wallace.
If anything about you should emerge, damaging allegations, compromising evidence, dubious associations...
My past is an open book, Ken. I have absolutely nothing to hide, and you have my assurance that no embarrassing revelations will find their way onto any front page anywhere.
How's Rabs' girlfriend?
Yeah, not too bad. And Rabs is cool. He's still with us.
Thank you, Ma.
Anything else?
No, that looks great. It looks delicious. Thank you.
You've got to build up your strengths again.
If you can get your hands on another wheelchair, that'd help the cops about this one.
Where?
Mate, they got microphones fantasize pinheads these days. Could be anywhere.
You're bullshitting, aren't you?
We can't think they're idiots, mate. Just, look, don't talk anymore, okay? Notes.
Through notes, Doc ordered that the street runners sell as much as they had as fast as they could so the gang could buy another consignment quickly and repeat the cycle. It was revenue raising on a massive scale, all suddenly needed for Doc's legal bills. But it also gave Strikeforce Lancer a golden opportunity to nail the lot of them and deal the King's Cross drug trade a crippling blow. The first step was to mark a whole pile of $50 bills with the hope of sending them right through the system.
Okay, so I'm a runner working for Doc. But if I want to stand beside the bin outside Porgy...
Cost you $1,000.
Why? Why? Who am I paying?
No one's saying.
Right. Right, but you reckon there's an outside chance it might be someone from John's gang?
Could be.
Right. I don't suppose you have any evidence to support this speculation?
Well, that's why I want to apply for a warrant.
Yeah, see, why would you do that? Because you know it'll just be rejected.
Shit,
You've got no informant, you've got no surveillance, you've got no evidence, you've got nothing.
If we find our bills in his house, what else can that mean?
That could mean that the runner stopped off at his bar, had a drink, and then John took home some cash from the till. Listen, Joe, listen. Just stay focused, mate. After all, who's the real criminal here? The psychotic drug-dealing murderer or the licensed nightclub owner?
I wish I knew.
Yes, well, until you do, let's just get the bloke who kills people and shoots at cops. Sound fair?
Who am I supposed to be looking at, John?
Mate, how would I know? That's your problem, isn't it? It's your job to keep the cross safe, detective, not mine. Mate, I want a good police force. You know, I've had to carry a gun around for the first time ever because DK's boys are feeling trigger happy. Mate, what are you going to arrest them? Lock them up. You think I want good, honest cops around if I was skimming from the drug trade, Dooley? Now I know what you're thinking. You think it's quite remarkable that I'm 28 years old, control 8 nightclubs, live in a mansion. Yeah? Well, this is me, Dooley. I work hard. That's all it is.
Clearly. So what's your plan then, John?
What it's always been, Dooley.
I'll always be watching you.
Most of the cops hate me. I'm getting stalked. I'm getting crank calls. What is this going to be like in court?
Hard. On a positive note, our QC is very confident. The police claim the application form asks you to list 4 previous places of employment when there's only space for 3. On that contradiction alone, he likes his chances. Look, if you don't want to go on, just let me know. If you do, you might have a chance of winning. But you mightn't have a friend left in the world.
I don't have one now. Hello?
Look out the window, Kim.
What is this?
You see that car on the other side of the street? What the fuck do you think you're doing, Kim? Do you think we're gonna let you screw everything up for everybody? If you don't fuck off back to the gutter, you're
Okay, that's enough for the next shipment.
And, we're going to get a bigger cut out of this one, or...?
There's costs everywhere, Rebs. That's the problem, all right? We just got to get Doc and Wassy out of trouble first.
When's the next pickup?
Friday. It's coming up from Melbourne.
Drug deal on their hands, Strike Force Lancer co-opted Federal Police Officer Gerry Lloyd to legitimise the arrest.
This is it. These are the notes, straight from Kanaan's living room.
Nice. Time to close the net.
Yep. Now, can you do the bloke from Victoria?
Yep.
Joe, you're on Adam Andrews.
Silent, and anything you do say may be used in a court against you. Would you like to talk to a lawyer before we conduct the formal interview?
I want Dennis Kelly. Not you.
I'm from the Federal Police. You brought those drugs up from Victoria, so this is a joint operation. Why did you ask for Superintendent Kelly?
Mr. Andrews, please, have a seat. I'm Sid Hillier. How's Jodie? She's okay? No charges there, were there?
Yeah, she's fine.
Good, that's good. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah. Of course, we've got enough evidence to put you all away for well over a decade, so who knows when you'll get to see her next. Or any girl, for that matter. That's a sobering thought, isn't it? Unless, of course, you'd rather spend the next 10 years with Doc, Rabs and Wassy. I bet you're all good mates, aren't you? You're all Lebanese. He's not Lebanese. You're not Lebanese. What am I talking about? Anyway, look, the choice is yours. Freedom or a decade with Doc. What's it going to be?
What do you want to know?
What have you got?
Five, Doc.
Outside the hotel.
Lakemba.
Left the front of the building, riddled with at least 20 bullets.
DK.
Loyalty for my fellow man.
White City.
Michael Kanaan, we're here to arrest you. Please
Please come out with your hands up. Get stuffed. They just want to get me for everything, Ma.
Why are you picking on my son? Best just shoot him and now this. Just leave us alone. Just leave us alone.
We're gonna drop back.
Get back. Pull back.
They're calling for backup.
Hey, we're all gonna die.
Just, you stay calm, mate. Sure it'll be fine. I've got to go, right? Call you soon. Well, to what do I owe this pleasure?
You've been telling stories about me.
You've been driving friends of mine to suicide.
The Royal Commission had to happen, Dennis.
Well, if you didn't believe that, you'd have to start feeling guilty about all the devastation it caused, wouldn't you?
Zhao Wu. Chinese national, should have been deported when his jail term finished, but he wasn't, was he? A note on his immigration files says that he was allowed to stay, but only because of direct intervention by you. About that point, you seemed to acquire a racehorse from his uncle. For nothing. Normally that'd be enough to raise an eyebrow or two, but it's rather small potatoes now because the nephew's just been picked up selling drugs to Michael Kanaan. Imagine all that coming out just as they're discussing your name for commissioner.
Bitch. Do you know what you've done to this state? Do you have any idea?
This day was a basket case.
Well, and it's not now, sweetheart. What the fuck is it now, for Christ's sake? Organised crime's laughing its bloody head off. Bikies are uncontrollable. Everyday murders don't get a look in. Your stupid bloody Royal Commission, baby, took away our balls. And why? Because it had to happen? Like, fuck it did!
Well, speaking of everyday murders, would you like to tell me how many people you've killed, Dennis? I've got 1,000 bloody questions about the means and the ends. And not everything we did was right, and there was pain. But I know this is right. And God knows, everyone in this fucking state knows, it did have to happen.
Satisfied?
You never satisfied me, Dennis.
We stay here and die, or we seize the initiative. Are you with me, boys? You take one cop each, the rest will panic and they'll run. Grab a patrol car. We got one for it.
What is it?
The fucking hand grenade!
The so-called grenade was actually a handset for a secure telephone line. Joe Dooley didn't want to blow the boys to bits, he simply wanted to talk to them. Rabia Moas and Wasim Al-Azad were convicted of DK's murder and sentenced to 25 years and 24 years in jail, respectively. Michael Kanaan was convicted of the 5 Dock murders and DK's murder and the White City shootout, and he will never be released from jail.
Are you sure? No point now.
These little black sandals are walking me away. These little black sandals are heading the right way. These little black sandals
Kimmy.
save my life today. Sometimes I'm tempted.
Kim Hollingsworth won her unfair dismissal case against the New South Wales Police in a blaze of publicity. She was offered handsome compensation on the proviso that she never discussed the events related to her dismissal. She refused and never collected a cent from the New South Wales Police and was never allowed back in the force. After the Royal Commission, the New South Wales Police needed a boss who carried no history with anybody. So the new Commissioner was appointed from the United Kingdom. Within months, many senior-ranking officers accepted full retirement packages on full pension without any further investigation into their conduct. But few of the names caught in the full glare of the Royal Commission were able to carry on as before. Investigators, whistleblowers, and offenders alike all had their lives changed forever.
Hey! Detective Dooley? Did you hear Johnny owns half of Charlie's now?
Yeah? Yeah, they made me an offer.
Why was that?
They were having some trouble, needed a calming influence.
I've always got your back, man. Don't you ever forget that, yeah?
The honest young detectives who survived the purge of the 90s had to learn how to fight new enemies in organised crime with less than half the manpower of the past. Once upon a time, many years ago, a young man followed his friends to the Golden Mile to seek his fortune. He found it and stayed.